The definition of fetch. Fetch is the first of two stages involved in computer processing. The processor operates by processing instructions in what is called the fetch-execute cycle. The processor fetch reads from memory an instruction and then, depending on the instruction executed, takes some further action with it, such as shifting bits to the right or left. Then, it fetches the next instruction, and so forth. A register in the processor called the program counter holds information about where the processor is in the program being processed and the address location of the next instruction to be executed. At the beginning of the cycle, the program counter tells the processor which instruction to fetch. During the cycle, the instruction is executed and the information is updated to refer to the next instruction to be fetched. Fetch is a common use in embedded structured query language (SQL) to retrieve rows sequentially. In SQL, a cursor is appointed to a selected row in collection retrieved by a SQL statement. The cursor advances through the rows one at a time to allow sequential processing of records. The fetch command retrieves the selected row from the cursor. The steps involved in using the fetch command are declare cursor, open cursor, fetch row, which is separate fetch may be executed for multiple rows, and close cursor.
History of a fetch. One chip is central to a personal computer. It is called a microprocessor. Sometimes a microprocessor is called a computer on a chip. Many microprocessors are smaller than a dime, yet they play an essential role in making the computer work. A microprocessor contains several circuit groupings. With all the circuit groups of the microprocessor working together, the computer can do the task that the software instructs it to do. The microprocessor repeats three steps: fetch, decode, and execute repeatedly to complete whatever task that the computer is required to do. Arrays of the microprocessor are designed to complete these three steps. As you should already know, a basic computer consists of a CPU which runs programs, memory, a bus, and another I/O device, which we'll ignore for now. Memory stores programs as well as data. Thus, programs must go from memory to the CPU where it can be executed. Programs consist of many instructions which are the post and first ones that tell the CPU what to do. The format and semantics of the instruction are defined by the ISA, instruction set architecture. The reason the instruction reside in memory is because CPUs typically hold very little memory. The more memory the CPU has, the slower it runs. Thus, memory and CPU are separate chips. CPUs usually run much faster than memory. Thus, memory is often the bottleneck when running code. An instruction cycle, sometimes called a fetch, decode, execute cycle, is the basic operational process of a computer. It is the process by which a computer retrieves a program instruction from its memory. Determines what action the instruction dictates and carries out those actions. This cycle is repeated continuously by a computer's central processing unit (CPU) from boot up to when the computer is shut down.
Types of fetch. In SQL, a cursor is appointed to a select row in a collection retrieved by a SQL statement. The cursor advance starts a row one at a time to allow sequence processing of records. The fetch command retrieves the selection from the cursor. The step involved is in using the fetch command are declare cursors, open cursors, fetch rows, and close cursors. There are four fetching strategies. Number 1 is fetch join, fetch selects, fetch size, and fetch subselects.
Okay, today I can explain about the structure of the fetch. Structure of fetch are the instruction fetch from the physical memory, example RAM. Here are some detailed fetching instruction. Simply require the CPU control section to the issue labels and switch set up the password and the file register transfer, so the data is moved from the memory to the register. Okay, first step 1, the CPU send the PC to the MAR and sends to READ command into the control bus. Okay, a second step and respond to the read command. The memory returns the data stored at the memory location indicated by PC on the data bus. A third step, the CPU copies the data from the data bus into the MDR. MDR also named is MBR. Fourth step, the fractions of a second later, the CPU copies the data from the MDR to the instruction register, is IR. Last step is the PC is independent, so that it points to the following instruction in memory. This step progress the CPU for the next cycle. The control unit fetches the instructions address from the memory unit.
Function of fetch. Fetch cycle. First, both of the data and the program that acts upon the data are loaded into the main memory RAM by the operating system. The CPU is now ready to do some work. The first step is CPU carries out to fetch some data and instruction program from main memory, then store them in its own internal temporary memory areas. These memory areas are called registers. This is called the fetch part of the cycle. From this to happen, the CPU may use a physical hardware part called the address bus. The CPU places the address of the next is to be fetched to the address bus. Data from this address then move from main memory into the CPU by traveling along another hardware part called the data bus. You could imagine that it is a bit like a boat attendant at a lake calling in customer when their time is up. Port number 3, time to come in. The address of the boat is 3 and data is its content. The boat is parked at the pier, which is like the internal register at the CPU.